Imagine sitting in that cold dentist's chair, the bright light in your eyes, the sound of the drill whining in your ears, and the sinking feeling of knowing you're about to pay a fortune for a procedure that might have been completely unnecessary. We have been conditioned to believe that oral health is complicated, expensive, and only achievable through harsh chemicals and invasive interventions. But what if the most powerful tools to dissolve tartar, regenerate gums, and whiten enamel are already sitting in your kitchen, hidden in plain sight? Today, we are going to dismantle the myths of the modern dental industry and hand the power back to you. We aren't just going to show you a quick recipe. We are going to explain the lost science of how your teeth can actually heal themselves, revealing the specific biological mechanisms that dentists rarely have time to explain. By the end of this video, you will have a complete, step-by-step protocol to transform your oral health naturally, saving you thousands of dollars and saving your teeth from the drill. To understand why the natural remedies we are about to discuss work so effectively, we first need to understand the environment they are working in. Your mouth is not just a set of tools for chewing. It is a complex, living ecosystem, very much like a garden. Modern dentistry often treats the mouth like a construction site, drilling out the bad parts and patching them with cement. But a biological approach treats the mouth like a garden soil. If the soil is acidic and lacking nutrients, plants will wither and rot. If the soil is balanced and mineral-rich, the plants thrive. The tartar buildup you see, the yellowing enamel, and the bleeding gums are not the problem. They are symptoms of a soil that is out of balance. The remedies we are uncovering today are designed to fix the soil, not just paint over the leaves. Let's begin with the first powerful protocol derived from the video you might have seen circulating, but we are going to go much deeper into why it works. 1. The potassium-magnesium whitening protocol, the banana peel method. You may have seen the viral clips of people rubbing banana peels on their teeth, but most people do this wrong and see no results because they don't understand the chemistry. The inside of a banana peel is a powerhouse of minerals, specifically potassium, magnesium, and manganese. These are not just random nutrients. They are the exact building blocks your enamel needs to repair. When you use commercial whitening strips, you are essentially bleaching the tooth with peroxide, which can weaken the enamel matrix and cause extreme sensitivity. It's like cleaning a floor with acid. It looks clean, but you've stripped the varnish. The banana peel works by a process of absorption. Your enamel is porous. It has microscopic tubes called dentin tubules. To get this right, you need to select a banana that is just turning ripe, not to green, not to black. This is when the mineral availability is at its peak. You will peel the banana and take a small piece of the inside skin. The secret here is not to scrub aggressively, but to massage the paste into the teeth for a full 2 minutes. You are trying to push those minerals into the dentin tubules. After you apply it, and this is the step most people miss, you must let it sit. Do not rinse immediately. Keep your mouth open, lips away from teeth if possible, for about 5 to 10 minutes. This allows the magnesium to bind to the surface stains and the potassium to begin desensitizing the nerves. It is a cumulative process. If you do this every morning for 2 weeks, you aren't just removing surface stains. You are feeding your enamel. Before we move to the next ingredient, I'm curious, have you ever experienced that sharp, shooting pain when drinking cold water? Let me know in the comments, because that is a sign of open dentin tubules that this specific mineral application can help seal. 2. The antimicrobial tartar dissolver, the garlic and oil matrix. Now, let's address the villain of oral health. Tartar. Tartar, or calculus, is essentially calcified plaque. Once plaque hardens, it provides a fortress for bacteria to hide and eat away at your gum line, leading to gingivitis. The conventional solution is scraping it off with metal tools. The natural solution is chemical disruption using allicin. The second major recipe involves garlic. Now, before you worry about the smell, you need to understand the power of allicin. Allicin is a compound released when fresh garlic is crushed, and it is one of the most potent antibacterial agents found in nature. However, placing raw garlic directly on gums can burn because it is so potent. This is why we create a matrix with olive oil. For this protocol, you will crush 1 clove of garlic. It must be crushed, not just sliced. To activate the enzymes and mix it with a teaspoon of high-quality olive oil. The oil acts as a carrier lipid. The cell walls of the bacteria that cause gum disease are made of fats lipids. The olive oil binds to these bacterial walls, and the allicin acts as the weapon that destroys them. When you apply this mixture to the gum line where the tartar is building up, you are softening the calcified deposits while killing the infection. It's a dual-action treatment. Use this periodically, perhaps twice a week, as a deep clean treatment. It disrupts the biofilm that allows tartar to stick to the tooth surface in the first place. 3. The golden saliva pH balancing technique. While the banana and garlic handled the external cleaning, we need to talk about the environment inside your mouth. The biggest secret that dentists rarely emphasize enough is that cavities cannot form in an alkaline environment. Cavities are caused by acid. Bacteria eat sugar, poop out acid, and that acid dissolves your tooth. It is simple chemistry. If your saliva is acidic, you are in a constant state of decay. If your saliva is alkaline, you are in a state of repair. So, how do we force the mouth into an alkaline state? We use a specific rinse. This isn't just salt water. It is a hypersaturated saline solution with a touch of lemon. Now, you might ask, isn't lemon acidic? Yes, citric acid is acidic. But when metabolized and used in small quantities with salt, it stimulates an extreme salivary response. Saliva is your body's natural remineralization fluid. It is rich in calcium and phosphate. By mixing a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, not table salt, which is processed with a few drops of lemon juice in warm water, and swishing it vigorously, you shock the salivary glands into producing fresh, mineral-rich saliva. The salt also changes the osmotic pressure in the mouth, which literally pulls fluid out of swollen, inflamed gum tissue, reducing puffiness almost instantly. This is the one minute miracle for swollen gums. Do this after meals to reset your mouth's pH from acid decay to neutral repair. The ancient Ayurvedic detox oil pulling to 0.0. We are going to expand on the oil concept mentioned earlier because it is the missing link in modern dental routines. This is called oil pulling, but we are going to do the advanced version. In the video analysis, we saw the use of oils, but the technique is everything. Most toxins in the mouth are lipophilic, meaning they love fat. Water cannot wash them away because water and fat don't mix. When you brush with water-based toothpaste, you are missing the lipid-based bacteria hiding in the pockets of your gums. For this step, you need coconut oil or sesame oil. You take 1 tablespoon and swish it in your mouth. You push it and pull it through your teeth. You must do this for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I know it sounds like a long time, but here is what is happening. As you swish, the oil turns from clear to a milky white. That color change is the oil emulsifying and trapping millions of bacteria, fungi, and viruses. It acts like a magnet. By the end of 20 minutes, that oil is filled with toxic waste from your mouth. You must spit it into the trash, never the sink, as it clogs pipes, and never swallow it, or you are re-ingesting those toxins. This creates a slippery surface on the teeth that makes it very difficult for new plaque to attach throughout the day. It is like waxing a car. The dirt just slides off. The internal remineralization factor, vitamin K2 and D3. We have covered what to put on your teeth. But here is the uncomfortable truth. You can brush 5 times a day and still get cavities if your internal chemistry is off. Teeth heal from the inside out. Inside your tooth, there is a flow of fluid called the dentinal fluid transport. When you are healthy, this fluid flows outward, pushing bacteria away from the tooth. When you are deficient in nutrients, this flow reverses, sucking bacteria into the tooth. The key that controls this flow is vitamin K2. This is the X factor discovered by Dr. Weston A. Price nearly a century ago. Yet it is still ignored by mainstream dentistry. Vitamin D3 is like the manager that tells your body to absorb calcium from your food. But vitamin K2 is the traffic controller that tells that calcium where to go. Without K2, calcium ends up in your arteries, causing heart issues or your kidneys stones instead of your teeth. To truly effectively banish tartar and harden your enamel, you need to introduce K2 into your diet. This comes from grass-fed butter, fermented foods like sauerkraut, or high-quality supplements. When you combine the external banana peel protocol with an internal high K2 diet, you create a fortress of defense. Your teeth become glass smooth and rock hard. If you have noticed your teeth looking translucent at the edges, that is a sign of demineralization. Start this internal protocol immediately. 6. The soft brush bass technique. Finally, we must address the mechanical error almost everyone makes. We are taught to scrub our teeth like we are scrubbing a dirty pot. This is destroying your gums. The analysis of successful dental videos shows us that people want scrubbing solutions, but the friction is the enemy. We need to adopt the modified bass technique. You need a soft, bristled brush, never hard. You hold it at a 45-degree angle towards the gum line, not flat against the tooth. You want the bristles to gently slide under the gum. Then, you vibrate the brush. You don't saw back and forth. You vibrate it to loosen the debris, and then sweep it away from the gum. Why is this part of our secret protocol? Because when you use the garlic and oil mixture, or the banana paste, you need to apply them with this gentle motion. Aggressive brushing causes gum recession. Once the gum recedes, the root is exposed. The root does not have enamel. It has cementum, which is much softer. If you scrub the root, you will wear your tooth away. Treat your gums like the skin of a peach ecdentel, precise and careful. So, let's synthesize this into a routine. You can start tomorrow. You wake up. Before you drink water, you do the oil pulling step 4. While you shower or make your bed, you spit it out. You rinse with a saline lemon mix step 3 to neutralize the mouth. You then apply the banana peel mineral paste step 1 or the garlic oil treatment step 2 if you have heavy tartar, massaging it gently. You let it sit while you get dressed. Finally, you brush gently using the base technique step 6 to clear it all away. It sounds like a lot, but it is a rhythm. By doing this, you are stopping the cycle of drill and fill. You are taking responsibility for the ecosystem of your mouth. The dental industry is fantastic for emergencies and surgery, but for daily maintenance and prevention, nature has provided the blueprints that have evolved over millions of years. Try this protocol for 30 days. Take a picture of your teeth today, in natural lighting, and take another one in a month. The difference in whiteness, gum pinkness, and lack of sensitivity will shock you. If you found value in this deep dive, or if you have a family remedy passed down to you that we didn't mention, please share it in the comments below.